I kind of fell into it completely. I was very lucky with About Boy. I got cast at school because I was smoking. And I was in that weekend, busted, and my drama teacher saw me coming out of a bush, and he really liked me. Al Muir, thank you, you've literally changed my life. And he said, no, look, I'm not gonna bust you, but can you go into this room? And I walked in, and there was a casting director I now know, and she was there with like all these little boys, and I was like, I am not babysitting. Are you joking? Yeah. And she gave me a script and said, sit down and say stuff, and I did, and I was like, wow, I got off so lightly from that punishment. And that was my first audition. Slam dunk, are you ready to make me? Even though then I got an agent, I still was like, nah, this is not real. I mean, I'm not going to get paid. And also, you know, I was chubby, I had dreads, I had lice. I was like, this is not, you know, acting's for like pretty people. Yeah. And I got a scholarship to go away at 18 to study. And I fell in love, and I didn't go. And at the time I was busking on the tube, I had no money. And I had an agent, and what I wanted to do was go to Australia and learn to become a psychologist or a sex therapist or something, you know, in that vein. And then that week when I said no to going to Australia, because their term starts in February, it was an awful month. And no one gives buskers money in February. You know, in these cold months, please give buskers money. Because around Christmas, everyone's lovely. They're like, woo! But February was very grim, and I got my first play. And that's when I suddenly fell in love with this job. And I was like, oh, this is amazing.
So after you were in, after About a Boy, did you get recognised in the street?
No.
No?
No, I didn't get any of that. And I remember at the time, I loved doing theatre at school. I just didn't think it was a real profession for someone like me that looked like me to do film. And I remember my agent kept putting me up for jobs. Like from 16 to 18, she kept putting me up for stuff. And I was like, no, unless it's a lead role in a film. I can't believe I said this stuff. I'm not taking it because my education's more important. And I was convinced that that was not going to be my route.
Right, yeah.
It's weird. Brilliant. Life.
But that shows how strong you are in knowledge about that, because for me, I would have been put me up for anything and I would be there. I would burn down the school to get there. Yeah.
Well, I think it's also, you know, just coming from parents that were immigrants and just seeing how I was like, I can't do that. You know, obviously I could do music, and I did, and I was at school that was quite artistic, but for me, it was just like, that's such a precarious life. Yeah. When I was like, I think when I was about 2, that's when my mum realised I could sing and I could listen. I just had an ear. So like, I think when I was like 3, it was like, bring your kid to Christmas party. She worked at United Nations, and everyone brought their kids in, and she taught me all these Spanish Christmas songs, and she put me in this little dress, and she was like, go sing to everyone and get money. So I was like she did the first one. We knocked on this door, and it's like, campanas, like just me singing like this part. And then she was like, now get in the lift and go to all the floors. I'll be here, you know, having fun with my mates. And I just remember knocking on all these people's doors, like, who is this little girl singing me in Spanish?
How did you get in?
I just get in, like, But yeah, at the end of that, my mum, like, I remember her vividly, like, I had all these coins. My pockets are full of coins. She was like, you are so lucky. You have just earned money doing something you love. Do you know how lucky that is? And then I remember her like saying, so some of this is for charity and the rest is you. And
brilliant. Her
teaching me that kind of thing, that it is a privilege.
I suppose especially seeing it physically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Actually like, physically seeing the coins and stuff like
gold.
That. Yeah.
But do you ever find that even to this day, if you're working, I always find it I'm slightly guilty if someone says, like if I say, oh, I've got to go to work today if I'm acting. Yeah. I always think I want to make sure that they know that I'm happy about that, because a lot of people say, oh, I've got to go to work today. Yeah. It's oh, sorry about that. Yeah. Whereas we're like, no, I really want to go to work today.
Can't wait. Give me more lines. Let me say more things. Yeah.